Just sniper, you know, out of the trees. That's a little SKS Russian sniper rifle. I always thought that was a pretty nice looking rifle barrel. And this right here, my daughter one day, she said, "Dad, what does this ribbon stand for?" And I said, "Well, that's called the combat action ribbon, huh? That's the ribbon you get for killing people." I said, "No, that's not really true. It's for being in active combat that you get that ribbon." And then it never occurred to me before in that context of how decorated we become for doing these acts of war and how we glorify it to a certain extent. And, you know, I'm very proud to have been a Marine. I'm very proud to have served my country. But you get a lot of conflicting feelings, I think, as the years go on. And obviously, nobody wants to be in a position where you're being shot at and somebody's seriously trying to kill you, and you're shooting back trying to kill them. And that's what happens. And you don't really think of it in that context until you grow a little older and you live with this stuff for a while. So I kind of tried to demonstrate my feeling of what that ribbon really represents. And this one here, with no description, is a little Oriental-themed guy sitting there talking to a bird. And it was kind of my way of saying talking to a wall. Telling my story when I got home was sort of like talking to a wall. It was just an empty shell of conversation. For 35 years, probably 5-6 times a month, I'd have this nightmare. And this was at a little fire base up on the DMZ, and I got to a point where I was afraid to go to bed because it's hard to explain. Maybe you've had nightmares like this. They're so terrifying that they go right to your core. I mean, terrifying. And in this particular nightmare, every time I had it, it was new and fresh, and I didn't know I had it before, you know, until I woke up. But we were at this little fire base, and we were doing a little perimeter patrol. We were going around. We came around just after the monsoons. Everything was green and beautiful, and flowers were blooming, and there was this water coming down out of the mountainside there, and we were coming this way around. And just as I passed this tree right here, just as I passed that tree, I caught a glimpse of something out of the corner of my eye, flashed out of the corner of my eye. And as I turned to look, another flash, and then these bullets are going into my chest, and I'm dropping to the ground to return fire, and then the third one. And it's all slow motion, and that's kind of how things work anyway in those situations. But they're all slow. And then I die, and I wake up simultaneously. And so that represents that nightmare, which I don't have anymore. And I'm real happy about that.